Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening to all the people, no matter what time zone you in. Uh, to all the believers, everybody who follow the word, who follow the way, people who seeking the truth. Today I want to talk about the reason why Yah kicked Adam and Hawa, Adam and Eve, out of the Garden of Eden. And everybody should know this story. So I'm not going to read every verse, but I want to pinpoint the reason why they was kicked out. And it goes a little deeper than what most of us think. So let's get it going. So the Most High gave Adam one command to follow, and it comes in Genesis chapter 2 verses 16 through 17, which says, "And Yahuwah Elohim commanded the man, saying, Eat of every tree of the garden, but do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for in the day that you eat of it, you shall certainly die." So this is the one command that Yah gave Adam. All right, and we know as time goes on, the serpent came and deceived Eve, and told her that she wouldn't certainly die. He was twisting the words of the Most High. So as we see in Genesis 3 and 6, it says, "And the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise. And she took of its fruit and ate. And she also gave to her husband with her, and he ate." So right here, they broke the Most High's one command, and that is not to eat from the tree, all right, of good and evil, of the knowledge of good and evil, all right. And they did it, and they realized that they was naked, all right. So that's one reason, all right. So with them doing that, the Most High Yah punished the serpent, which is Satan. All right, he also punished Eve with hurtful childbirth and everything, and she will be subject to the man and everything. And he also punished Adam with having to toil hard through life and everything, and he also punished them with death, meaning that they will no longer live forever, that they will eventually die because they are in a fallen state, all right, because they committed a sin against the Most High. They disobeyed his order, disobeyed what he commanded them to do, not to do. So after that, after he dished out the punishments to the three, he ended up clothing Adam and Eve. He clothed them, all right, and this is before he kicked them out the garden, all right. So what I'm going to go to next is Genesis chapter 3 verses 22 through 24, which explains why he put them out of the garden, all right. And it says, "And Yahuwah Elohim said, See, the man has become like one of us, to know good and evil. And now lest he put out his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever." So Yahuwah Elohim sent him out of the garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken. And he drove the man out. He placed cherubim at the east of the Garden of Eden, and a flaming sword which turned every way to guard the way to the tree of life. So right here, a reason why that he put them out is to guard to so they would not take of the tree of life. And I was thinking, well, you know, they eat it, they'll live forever, like in their flesh and everything. But I had to, think about it for a little while, and I did a little research on it, prayed about it and everything, and I'm gonna show you what I came up with. All right, so what did Yah prevent? What did Yah prevent by expelling them from the Garden of Eden? All right, since they was in a fallen state, and if they would have ate from the tree of life, they'd have been stuck in a non-redeemable state. All right, they would have been stuck in a non-redeemable state. There would have been no way that they could be saved. There would be no salvation for them. Meaning, most likely, Yah probably would have just destroyed them, which is what Satan probably wanted to do. All right. He prevented man. He prevented man from being eternally cut off from him. All right. And he prevented there being no escape from the consequences of sin or damnation, the consequences of going to hell. All right. So, so what Yah truly did was a mercy move, because while he was dealing out the punishments for there's not the punishment to Satan and Adam and Eve. He also showed a foreshadowing of the Messiah that came. All right. The foreshadowing of salvation. And with them eaten that fruit from the tree of life, it would have been no salvation, because man would have been stuck in that sinful state. And with them trying to eat from the tree of life, that means they're not trying to make Yah their sinner and everything. So he actually saved mankind by putting them out of the Garden of Eden, so they wouldn't be in the non-redeemable state. All right, which also allowed for salvation, grace, and mercy to come through the Messiah, Yahushua Hamashiach. You understand? And that's basically it in a nutshell. I didn't want to make this too long, but we need to thank Yah that he made that move, because he could have just let them in the garden, and with them having the knowledge of good and evil, instead of going to the Most High for salvation, they will go to that tree and take of that tree and try to eat it so they can live forever, so they can try to redeem their own selves, which we can't redeem ourselves. We're only redeemable through the blood of the Messiah. All right, we only redeemable through faith in the Messiah and following the commands of the Most High. Like Yah destroyed this place once, but he saved some people. He saved Noah and his wife, Ham, Shem, Japheth, and their wives, and some animals. And say that he allowed time to go on like that. Once he destroyed everything and everybody, he would have. And when it came to that time with the flood, he would have went on ahead and just wiped everybody out. But for us able to be redeemed, he saved righteous people. You understand what I'm saying? So that we can have more righteous people in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because if they would have ate of that, it would have been a lot more evil going on and everything. So it would just straight destroyed everybody, and we wouldn't be here at all. So, but through his grace and mercy, he put him out. Through his grace and mercy, he made sure that we was able to be redeemed through the Messiah. And we need to thank Yahuwah. We need to thank his son. We need to thank the word. So, it wasn't just for disobedience. It was also to keep us from being in a fallen state. It was to keep us from being non-redeemable. It was giving us a chance not to go to hell with Satan and all the other fallen angels. Because as you know, Satan and the angels, they sinned, they rebelled, and they are non-redeemable, while we are redeemable. So there's no blood of the Messiah that's going to save them, but the blood of the Messiah can save us for the works that the Most High did in the beginning. Alright, so I hope y'all got something out of this. I had to think about this because I was just going to go in here and do it, and then something stopped me about, the part about living forever, because, what Yah creates, he can destroy. Like he says, don't be scared of the person that can kill the body, but be scared of the one that can destroy the soul or the spirit in hell. Alright, so Yah saved us from that. Alright, he gave us his laws, commands, and statutes to let us be aware of what sin is and how we need to live. And he gave us his son, Yahushua, to redeem us. Alright, he gave us his Ruach Kadesh to guide us. So again, we really need to thank the Most High for that act he did, because he could have just let it be and destroyed us, and we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for that. But all praises and honor to the Most High, Yahuwah, and to his son, Yahushua, our Messiah, our Savior. Everybody stay strong in the faith and in the walk. I know it gets hard sometimes, but we got to keep on pushing and keep on going and keep on striving and stay in this race. Y'all take it easy. Birkoth Shalum.